local family.
Today's like a dream come true for us.
From the builder.
We're honored to build this home for the family.
To celebrities.
You know, throwing things across the room and yelling, and it was exactly what you said, crazy.
And everyday people right here in Northeast Wisconsin.
It was emotional. It was awesome. We've been waiting for this for a long time.
We're giving you an inside look at how it all came to be. From the demolition.
As soon as you hit the house, I could tell the whole crowd behind you is going, yeah.
To the reveal. And the countless efforts of the volunteers who helped make a dream a reality. This is Extreme Makeover Nina Edition.
Hi, I'm Bill Jarts.
And I'm Cami Rapson. Welcome to Extreme Makeover Nina Edition.
It's Midwest Meets Hollywood as the team from Extreme Makeover Home Edition teams up with some of the best volunteers and builders in the country. Now in its 8th season, the Emmy Award-winning show features a star-studded team of designers, including the eccentric Ty Pennington, as well as some special guests. What normally takes months to complete is accomplished in days as designers work with a builder, local contractors, and an army of volunteers.
We learned in early August that the Extreme Makeover team was coming to Northeast Wisconsin, but we didn't know they'd be in Nina until after the family found out. And it wasn't just any family, it was the Arboletas on Elm Street.
Today's like a dream come true for us, but up to this point, we're still like so surreal.
It is exciting and so overwhelming for us. It's kind of like I don't know. It's been a roller coaster emotion for us, and I cried a lot because I was just feeling so thankful and loved today with the community helping us.
The process for being a recipient of an Extreme Home Makeover is an extensive one. First, there's the nomination process. Families can be nominated by themselves, those who know them, or by complete strangers. The application itself is more than a dozen pages long, and the show receives thousands of applications each week. They're looking for inspirational, deserving families who are in need of a new home. That's where the Arboleta family comes in.
They applied for the show before and were finalists for a build in 2006, but 2010 was their year.
The Arboletas, Rex, Claire, and their 5 children were living in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 586-square-foot house, a home that had become unsafe and unhealthy.
They have allergies and asthma, and with the condition of our house having molds and dust mites, and the basement are leaking a lot, so it is going to be a safe home, a safe environment for my kids.
Rex and his wife came to America 8 years ago from the Philippines in search of the American dream. Claire holds a degree in mathematics and stays at home with the children. Rex is an elementary school music teacher with the Twin Cities Catholic education system and spends a lot of time at St. Margaret Mary. It was there parents and staff rallied together to nominate the Arboletas for a home makeover.
It was a group of parents who got together and said, you know, this is something that we think Rex deserves, and everybody jumped on it and said, we'll all sign on, we'll all do whatever we need to think that this is Middle America and this is what our country's all about, and Rex is one of the people that really portrays what we're all about.
Rex is on a lifelong mission to help reduce childhood obesity. To do that, he designed a dance program called Move to the Groove, which is used in the school system. He hopes to expand the program to include more schools and more kids. The home makeover team sees the need.
I love their story, you know, they came to here for the American dream, and they're making it happen, they're doing it the right way. They're reaching out, trying to help their community, help fight child obesity, and 1 in 4 kids here in Wisconsin are battling that, and that's not okay, because that means 1 in 4 adults are going to have it.
It's a mission the design team supports, and with plans in hand and motivation on their side, they send the Arboleta family on a week-long trip to Disney World so crews can build their dream home. Without a moment to lose, work immediately begins on their extreme makeover.
An army of workers from Lexington Homes and volunteers from the community marched toward the house, united and ready to get this extreme makeover underway.
I love the show. I love the
show, I love the buzz, and I love helping people, and it's just amazing to be able to change somebody's life forever. So I feel very privileged to be here.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm talking to some of the builders and suppliers, and everyone's planning on sleeping overnight here, and it's just going to be absolutely crazy.
Equipment is brought in, materials are piled up, and don't forget, in addition to being a construction site, it's also a TV production suite full of cameras, crew, and direction. Dozens of production staff are on site. They coordinate camera shots where people should stand and do take after take of each shot.
Meanwhile, volunteers scurry around, removing items from the Arboleta home so demolition can begin.
You know, it's been bringing a lot of people together. There's a lot of people here that have volunteered. A lot of people that didn't even know the family very well are getting closer to them, so they'll be somewhat of an adopted family. There'll be a connection to them for years to come.
Then came the moment everyone was waiting for.
As soon as you hit the house, you can tell the whole crowd behind you is going, yeah. You know, they feel the power too of just crashing that house down.
When we return, the old walls come down and the new ones go up when Extreme Makeover Nina Edition continues.
Extreme Makeover Nina Edition is brought to you by Affinity Health System, providing personal care to all patients.
Welcome back. We heard a lot during this build about spirit, and it wasn't just in relation to the family.
We heard it said about the volunteers, even those who just came to watch.
Everyone knows the people are nice in Wisconsin, but there's just a very strong volunteer spirit here and a support for the volunteer spirit. And it's just nice for our show in particular. It's nice to come to Wisconsin because of that.
It's going to take a lot of spirit for this project. Imagine more than 3,000 volunteers, dozens of contractors, and just 105 hours to build a brand new, fully stocked, 4,200 square foot home.
Normally we have about 90 days or so to build a standard house. It's an equivalent of every hour's worth about a day. So we have really a lot less time than we've even thought of before.
The emotion that you saw come from the family just re-energized everybody from the team. Of course, we've all been excited to do this, but you don't understand until you really see the family's reaction, their true surprise, the tears of joy, and we're just all looking so forward to getting this thing finished for them.
So with crews ready and sledgehammers in hand, work began taking down the Arboleta's old home.
It is a lot of fun. Demo is a lot of fun.
I couldn't believe how different it looks in real life versus on TV.
The hills like a destruction. And they tore it down completely into smithereens.
It felt like a reveal day to us in terms of it felt like we were going to move the bus. That's how many people were here just to watch the demolition. So we truly appreciate the enthusiasm, especially this particular part of Wisconsin.
Once the house was down, it didn't take long for all of us to see the shell of what would become the new home for the Arboleta family.
Construction people working. You can see it looks mayhem, but honestly, it's like an orchestra. It's all going actually very, very smooth.
While the public was allowed to view the site during the day, just as many workers were there overnight to make sure the project kept rolling.
We do have to keep a very close eye on the schedule, because if we start to fall behind, even just 3 or 4 hours, what happens then is the next people who are scheduled to come in, if it's the siders or whatever, they can't start until the previous group is done, then the whole thing is kind of a chain reaction, because then they have to leave and go to work or whatever plans they have. So everyone has to get done on time so that we don't have this, this domino effect.
Crews were on the site 24 hours a day. Sometimes as many as 300 people were working on the house at the same time.
It's very clear to see that the community and the people here working on this project have their hearts and souls invested in this, and it feels good to be here with them.
And it wasn't just those with tools in hand. This build took hundreds of volunteers behind the scenes. Managing everything from the food to first aid is volunteer coordinator Deb Barlow.
It's awesome. It really is. And it really is a true I guess, a true reflection of what Northeastern Wisconsin is all about. When somebody's in need, people always step up to the plate, and this is proof of it.
Volunteers were provided food every 2 hours of this build. That means people were needed to handle beverages, setting up buffet lines, and serving those on site who couldn't get away.
I'm really excited about being a part of the community and making this happen. And I don't have the ability to be on the construction site, so I'm here in the food tent helping out.
All told, more than 3,000 volunteers took part in this build.
This build was unique in that it allowed the community to really have a hand in helping make a lasting impact on this family.
The people of Wisconsin are just so amazing. They're so generous.
When we come back, how Northeast Wisconsin found ways, big and small, to help the Arboleta family. One of the neat things about this Extreme Makeover build was the opportunity to help the family and not even be at the site.
On day 3 of the build, Lexington Homes put together an auction for the family, and the turnout was fantastic. People from across Northeast Wisconsin gathered at Shattuck Middle School near the Arboletas home for an auction. Businesses donated items, and the Extreme Makeover crew signed everything from hats to shirts. I had the pleasure of taking part in this auction, and boy, was it something. Designers Paige Hemis and Michael Maloney stopped by to help raise money for the event. Among the items, a sneak peek inside the home, and this pink hard hat signed by the 4 key designers, Paige, Michael, Ty, and Exhibit. It didn't take much to get the people excited, and the donations and bids were flying. $1,600 going once. $1,600 going Lexington Homes raised about $30,000 to help pay for the construction and paying down the family's mortgage.
That kickstarted a movement to pay off the Arboleta's old home. People from all over contributed money. Some even set up lemonade stands.
The kids really wanted to help out, and we can't quite swing hammers, especially the littlest ones. So this is our only way to really help out as best we can.
Others hit the streets asking businesses and those they met for donations. Michael Miller of Appleton rode 11 miles in his wheelchair to the site every day. He decided to start collecting donations from people he met and businesses along the way. At the end of the week, he handed over $200.
I saw how hard everybody's working, Lexington, the Extreme Makeover staff, just the community, and I wanted to do something to help make their job a little easier.
Even the local police department stepped up to the plate and helped raise money for a new Yamaha upright piano for the family. Chief Kevin Wilkinson says meeting the Arboletas compelled him and his department to do something.
I had, because of my involvement before the project started, I got to learn a little bit about the family, and I actually got to tour the house ahead of time. And boy, what a deserving family, and just really touched your heart to walk in the house and see how tight they were living. I mean, they're making it work, and they were happy with it, but most of us take for granted how much space we have and how much freedom we have.
Now the family will have an easier time making not only the daily things work, but also developing their passion for music and dance. The emphasis on that really came through during the build. Lending a hand on this project were some celebrity guests. Dancers with Dancing with the Stars were on site helping motivate the crowd. Derek Huff stayed through the entire build, from the moment the family found out until the big reveal.
To be here is really a blessing, and to see just such wonderful people, you know, and the community. I mean, literally, there's people just lined up out here, you know, just want to be a part of it, and I'm amped. I'm stoked. I'm excited.
And put to work he was. Part of the taping of the show involved getting workers moving to a special Bring Down the House dance. Dancing is woven throughout this build. Rex's commitment to move to the groove is evident, from the workers to the crowd to those on hand to help.
It gives so much hope to those kids, and it's fun. You know, it's not like going and exercising, and it's fun. You do it with music, you do it with other kids. It's social. It's healthy. And what's cool about it is that we were able to be a part of changing his life a little bit, because he has changed so many other people's lives.
But don't be fooled. These dancers didn't just hang out dancing the whole time. Derek insisted on doing something.
But my one condition was, you know, if I do it, I want to make sure that I'm doing it. You know, I'm involved. You know, and I'm not just there for a day and then make it look like I was there all week. I want to be there from the first day and be there for the reveal.
Well, it's an amazing experience. see the celebrities dancing with the stars, working their butts off. It's nice to see them, actually working.
I mean, it's amazing that they actually do some work, and we actually got to see it for ourselves.
There were several things that came into play that made this bill go as smoothly as it did. First, the volunteer spirit. Second, good on-site organization. And third, the weather. That is, until reveal day. It's the day Lexington Homes planned a very special concert, bringing the family and the community together. It was an uplifting, motivational event, which also helped raise money for the family. They brought in some big-name Christian performers and set the stage at Riverside Park for the big event.
What happens after the house is built? How would any of us pay the mortgage, or how would any of us pay the bills that would be incurred, with utilities or whatever? So I think probably this is the most important part, because this is the part where the community comes in. This is the part where we get to reach out and make a difference by actually serving with, helping these folks pay off the mortgage on this amazing new house that they get.
But even the best laid plans can be turned upside down by Mother Nature.
We started, my group played, we played for about 25 minutes, wind picked up and things started to move, a lot of rain driving. There's an old saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And so that's what we're doing.
The outdoor concert was quickly moved inside, but the spirit remained strong. Equipment was set aside and the evening went on acoustically. The weather also put a damper on a special surprise for the Arboleta family.
When we come back, the family moves that bus, and we'll show you what the Extreme Makeover crew had up their sleeves to help promote Move to the Groove.
Is brought to you by Affinity Health System, providing personal care to all patients. Furniture and Appliance Mart, Bergstrom Automotive, Ashley Furniture, and by Community First Credit Union.
If we were to ask you what your favorite part of an Extreme Makeover Home Edition build is, you'd probably say the part where they say, move that bus.
It is definitely one of the most emotional parts of the show. Crowds gathered hours before the Elm Street reveal. The goal was to make it the largest turnout for a reveal in show history. Wisconsin still holds the record of 15,000 people for the build in Dundee in 2006.
And I've been here every day and I'm loving it, and I wish we could do this all the time here. This has just been so great for the community and everybody's so excited.
Move that bus! Move that bus! Move that bus!
But the big reveal is a big deal, and it's not quickly done. There are lots of trial runs. Several times that limo pulls up to the bus, only to have someone other than the Arbeletas step out. But then, when things are just perfect, the family is brought in. The crowd goes crazy as Rex, Claire, and their 5 children step out and see the community support. After several minutes of taping a segment for the show, it's time.
Kids are just so deserving. I'm honored to teach with them, and he's taught my kids and I've taught his kids, and it's just really a pleasure to actually see them get out of the cars. It's awesome.
We have this small house to turn it to this big safe home for us that we can really call home for us, for our family.
Just as the family walks up to their brand new home, the skies open up and the rains come down. But nothing can dampen the excitement of the day.
It rained, and it was like, God, like, you're showering blessings to us, and that rain is just another way to just show and symbolize how everything was just a pouring of blessing for our family.
It's like we're still dreaming. It seems it's kind of like I keep asking my husband, can you tap on my cheek? Because it feels like I'm still dreaming.
The home makeover team gave the Arbeletas the home they've always wanted.
You know, when you come into a neighborhood, we try to not overdo it, but we want to still have an extreme home. And I think Lexington Homes just nailed it. It's definitely bigger than the homes on either side of it, but it's not, a mansion or anything like that. And I think the colors and the Victorian style totally fit in, and it's really perfect for the Arboleta family.
It has been a life-changing experience to be able to truly give back to a family that has given so much to us.
I'm just gonna say thank you, Wisconsin.
What a great reveal, but that wasn't the end. Believe it or not, the Extreme Makeover crew had one more surprise up its sleeve. You see, Rex has wanted to expand his Move to the Groove program. So to help him with that, the crew gave him a new set of wheels.
We've been doing Move to the Groove for 5 years now, but this is like a step up for what the program is all about. And the program itself is something that I would like schools to adapt to, and this van would be a big help.
What used to be an ice cream truck is now tricked out, equipped with monitors, a state-of-the-art sound system, and even sports equipment to help get kids moving. Rex was supposed to be presented the truck the day of the reveal, but severe weather pushed it to the next day. We were there when a student saw it for the first time on their first day of school.
It went a long way, as you can see. It's awesome. It has TVs coming out of the sides. It has a siren. It has a horn. I love it. It's awesome. I love the logo. The color is cool too.
And Rex wasted no time putting it to use. The kids started moving right away, and even the teachers got into it.
This truck would be a big help for me to showcase what the program is about. It would allow me to visit other schools in the area, and also eventually have like music videos showing from all 3 televisions so that the kids could follow and dance to the songs that we use for the program.
Well, it was quite a week for us here at NEDA, a week full of fun and work, and a huge reward, and not just for the Arboleta family, but truly for all of us.
There's much more to see of this build, of this beautiful house, especially the inside. Even we haven't seen it yet.
Well, we will Sunday night, 7 o'clock, right here in WBAY TV2 Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Catch it then.
Thanks for watching.